And good evening. Round one is done in the past. Round two, we open up. Deep dish football game of the week. Round two is between Fulton and Forreston, 1A, Class 1A, uh, playoff game. Round two. It's going to be a good game. Haven't looked at much at the huddles. Forreston, I saw last year against Ottawa Marquette. That was the semifinal game, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully, I'm not mistaken. I might, I think it was the semifinal game. Probably I'm wrong. Um, and they went on to win the state title, the 1A state title. Fulton is a pretty interesting team. I'm going to be going there this Saturday. Game's at 1 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be a good. It's going to be a good game. Um, they were a 2A team, and now they're down to a 1A team. Really impressed. Uh, with their linebacker Brody Mason, sorry, and their quarterback Bryce Grant. Very impressed actually with their quarterback Bryce Grant and that offense too. Fulton, a little bit of a run shoot. It's a run shoot, but sometimes it goes into a red gun. Uh, the guy gets open a lot, especially with the read option. Really impressed with Bryce Grant. And who and probably they probably have a second quarterback if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I will probably get it wrong. I will probably get some names wrong. I do apologize. And on Forreston's side, you got Sam Barkalow, Christensen, Fuchs, who I thought was graduated. I thought Fuchs graduated. Completely shocked that he's back with Forreston. That I thought he was a senior last year. That even makes it even Forreston even more deadly. I was completely surprised there. But it's going to be a great game. I promised the NUIC guys, Kyle and Shane, especially Kyle, that I was going to be at an NUIC game. So I'll be going to the NUIC game, Class 1A game. It's going to be a great game. Also, a great, great group of two guys, and Kyle's wife. They do a great job. Check it out. NUIC, they do all the NIUC stuff, but they're also, I gotta say, they are the better analysts for small school things. They definitely deserve a lot of respect for what they do. So check it out, NUIC, especially Kyle, Shane, and Kyle's wife, because I'm not going to get that wrong. Because I made myself look like an ass. I got I got her name wrong. I do apologize for that one. But this is my opening remarks for Fulton versus Forreston. Um, I think it's going to be a very, very interesting game. I know, I think it was Forreston played Fulton back in 2013, 2012, and Forreston absolutely smoked them. I think it was, but it's going to be an interesting game. Um, Looking forward to two different styles going against each other, and um, playmakers on both sides of the ball. Brody Mason, very impressive young kid, linebacker. Uh, saw some of his game film a couple months ago. Was really taken back by how good the play that the kid plays, and of course Forreston Barklow. Christensen is just a dart, heat-seeking missile, makes plays, unbelievable. Um, uh, I'm gonna be interested to see the young players too. It's gonna be an interesting game, and I think this game, I think weather is going to play little bit of a factor into it, especially with the Forreston doing a little bit of the wing, um, which was a surprise to me from from last year. Um, but it's going to be interesting to see Fulton's defense against the Forreston offense. That's going to be an interesting factor, and um, Forreston's defensive backs secondary against Fulton's wide receiver core and their linebackers too, because that quarterback, uh, Grant or whoever it is, uh, he makes people miss, and he does a great job of selling the fake. Great job selling the fake. One of the better quarterbacks this season I've seen selling the fake. So it should be interesting. But keep it here. Going to talk rosters, going to talk coaching styles, going to talk players, going to talk magic numbers for this game. Deepest football game of the week, IHSA 2017 playoffs, round two. Round two, Forreston at Fulton, Saturday afternoon. It's going to be a great game. First Saturday of November. Um, I'm really excited to see both these teams, and it's my first time in that far west of in that really western part of Illinois. So it should be interesting. Can't wait to see the Fulton Steamers versus the Forreston Cardinals. Keep it on deepdishfootball.com with the deepest football game of the week, and Twitter and Facebook as I dissect everything and pregame analysis for the deepest football game of the week. Thank you so much, and have a lovely, lovely night.